EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And the punter, Sanchez, ready to go, and we are underway from Lucas Oil Stadium. And the good kick pays off as he's only able to get this out past the 10-yard line. Off the play action, Tagovailoa. Well, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
And the Colts are going to have a first and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Now it's Richardson. And he's got it. 3 yards is the gain that time, second and goal.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Second and goal from the 1.
Ready? Look up. Let's go.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
But it's certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, That D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Richardson looking to throw this. Open man down the field. This is Mitchell. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 36 yards on the play.
It's got to feel good to hit on one of these in the first quarter of a brand new season. They're hoping this duo can really make some noise this year. And this is a great start. A big play here early in the ball game.
Taylor will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter. He's got both of them.
He's certainly setting himself up for a big game here. And I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback.
He's got a man complete. Down the right sideline. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And Richardson back to throw it. That's to his tight end, Tyler Warren. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big play there for Indy. 49 yards. Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Richardson out of the shotgun. Looking for the out route. He's got his man. It's Mitchell. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Running left, Taylor. And he'll get nothing out of that one.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Off play action, Richardson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Well, Brad, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to get to the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get him next time out.
And he's going to be hemmed in and blocked down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll run for it with Achane. And the penetration too strong. He won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. So on 4th down, here's Jim. And look at this. He's going to keep it. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
2nd down and 8.
65 catch. 60. Here we go. 70 range. 70 Simba Wolf.
Now Richardson. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. So 5 yards here. 5 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
65 catch. Let's go now. Rocco 80. 3. Tracking 60.
Here's Richardson to throw. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line. Check smash. Viking 18.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Jonathan Taylor doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. No problem there on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the drive starts with a run from Achane. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. In motion is Westbrook-Ikhine. Tua going to throw. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. It's caught inside the 25. All the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
60 by 60.
They'll try the left side with Taylor.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, it's Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 8. Richardson looking to throw. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Dolphins will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had 1st-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And all the way down to the 9. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run. Achane. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. From the gun, it's Tua. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Tua now, 3rd and goal. Oh, Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Colts are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And that'll be incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Eagles, 60
Richardson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On 4th down, the Colts will call on Rigoberto Sanchez for the punt. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. 2nd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And then he stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in this first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So
there he goes, right side. He may go. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane, 69 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mitchell. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up the block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 2.
Here we go, here we go.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
Come on, come on. Tap the 60, tap the scoop.
And Richardson completes a quick one out wide. Down the sideline he goes. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Michael Pittman, 47 yards. And the Colts have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Here's 2nd and 10. A give left side. Here's Achane. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. 67 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. DeForest Buckner using that size to force his way in there and make the stop behind the line. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Now Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Now 3rd down and 7. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. He'll dump this off to Achane. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Tua, the final shot before half. Flush to his right, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now.
Richardson working from the gun. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
2nd down and a yard. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming. Okay, 2nd and 1, you get nothing. What now on 3rd and 1?
Sorry about that. I was so excited I jumped in on you. This is almost like practice to me. Line it up and do it again. You didn't get it right the first time. Just get right back on the ball and go. It doesn't matter that they know you're coming. You ought to be able to pick up this short yardage.
Quick throw completed by Richardson. The 20. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Well, that's how you convert on 3rd down with an explosive gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Bronco 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's a tap forward by Richardson. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Josh Downs, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small magical spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Tua. Throw caught by Achane. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the 1st down marker.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down, they just said, we've got faith in our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now. On presumably to punt, though he did complete a pass earlier. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So now 1st and 10 as they crossed into Miami territory at the 41. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now Richardson back to throw it. And it's complete to Mitchell. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a 1st down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. 1st and 10, Taylor now. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Deciding to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Two yards to go, 2nd down. They run once more with Taylor. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower. That front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Richardson looking to throw this. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Warren with his 1st career touchdown and his 1st career game. And the Colts are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to hold off an impressive comeback, It has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Second and 9 now from the 21. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And his throw is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Right back to Chris Godwin. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Play action, now it's Tua. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. They'll start out here with an option left. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Pretty good job there defensively of stringing that one out.
Yeah, you've got a quarterback who's waiting and waiting for something to develop, and it just never materialized, and down he went behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Richardson looking to throw. This taken in by Downs. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Richardson. That is caught. And he is going to have a Colts first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise,
that's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Richardson to throw. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 14-yard line.
This is 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And that'll force upon them a 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
19-18.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. So on 4th down, Spencer Schrader on here for the Colts field goal. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
A beautiful fake. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Looking to pass. Tua. Pass taken in by his big tight end. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. This one thrown underneath to Achane. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a quick rush coming, and he's taken down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on 2nd.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but
Definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Throwing on second and long. Tua forced out to his left. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 41-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards. First down.
Tua going to throw. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Miami.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Steps away to his left. And a big one is here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
You can almost see all the defenders rubbing their hands together with glee because we all know they relish the chance to bring down a quarterback of his caliber. Anyone who brings him down has plenty to talk about. Not just a sack, but a big win built off the efforts of this defense.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle, 47 yards. And the Dolphins have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for two. Tua going to try and throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Come on. Set. Liking 18.
Now it's Richardson. This pass left side to Downs. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Liking 18. Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal.
Off the option, here's Taylor. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as of game with just under 90 seconds remaining.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with career touchdown number 60. And the Colts are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Dolphins 34.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And good coverage there on special teams as they're getting down shy of the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Colts will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The Colts in victory formation now as they take the knee. The CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Indianapolis, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Miami, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.